Hi guys, welcome back to my tiny corner of the internet. And before we start off this speed build, actually, I want to remind you guys to like, comment, subscribe. I think I hit all the marks. Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and help my sister and I reach the goal of getting 200 subscribers by the end of 2020. Anyways, so today's speed build, we start off with basically a shell. I don't know why I wanted to start doing this shell. Oh, by the way, this shell's by toooooo Tina. You guys should definitely go check out her channel. I hope I will remember to to link her channel down below. But if I don't, this shell is by toooooo Tina, which is another fantastic sim YouTuber. Go check out her channel. Okay, this has just gone off too long. But I wanted to basically play around with the shell mainly because of the spiral staircase. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this shell made me almost want to quit The Sims. It was so difficult, okay? And I am not one of those people who like challenges. Yeah, that's just the type of person I am. I'm just boring like that. I know many people just like love the rush and like love to figure things out using their brain, but you see, I don't have one. So this was definitely a challenge because of just the spiral staircase and the placement and the platforms. Oh my goodness, it was very difficult, but I think I did okay. I'm not gonna say the best, but you guys will have to let me know how I did. So I wanted to basically turn this shell into mansion. Essentially, that's it. Usually I try to make something extravagant with shells, like my Mars crater house thing. Go check that shell if you want. It was by Miss Simmerino. Yeah, so I usually try to turn the shells into like something extravagant, or try to at least, but I just wanted to play it simple, go back to modern houses builds. So mainly because this shell was like huge. Usually when I work with bigger shells or just bigger builds in general, I find it better if I could create my own and make my own limits and all that stuff. But this was definitely a challenge, if I haven't said so enough. So you guys can see me right away. Just start off by elevating the whole shell. I used like an invisible foundation with the debug menu, and I just raised it up so it's like it was floating, and then I just landscaped. It was pretty simple, pretty boring. I used a bunch of tulle. I'm pretty sure that's something you guys don't want to see a lot on camera. That's why I didn't include it a lot. Also because this voiceover video thing would be like over an hour if I included everything in it. So this is more like a quick sample. Well, when I say quick, it's like a 20-minute sample of what goes into building or me creating a shell, or like beautifying it. Anyway, so you guys can see me then move on to the interior. I skipped all the layout, but once again, you guys could always download this from the gallery if you guys do want to check it out. Yeah, it took me forever to build, so this would be definitely nice for like a huge sim family, if you wanted to roleplay or anything. I don't know, but yeah. So here is the kitchen basically. So the kitchen was quite interesting. I used basically like a checkered floor pattern for the flooring basically. I don't know if it's just me, but something about it just based this kitchen on like someone's house from the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I literally just said Kim Kardashian. Oh my god. But I don't know, the checkered flooring just reminded me of their kitchen for some reason, and I have seen their kitchen before and it's like bigger than my whole house. So yeah. But anyways, so I just kind of based it on their kitchen, I guess, because if you're living in a mansion, you gotta base it upon someone else's mansion, so I kind of did that. You guys can see me use a lot of vintage glamour. I believe that was the pack I used. Oh gosh, I'm terrible with this. But recently, my sister and I have recently gotten the a couple stuff packs from the Sim from the recent sale, and we got vintage glamour. And I kid you not, it came just in time. This whole mansion was very modern yet vintage at the same time. I don't know if that's a style or not, but it was black and white. There's some fancy stuff here and there. There's some, yeah, just like modern but vintage at the same time. I don't know if that made sense or not. But then you guys can see me work on not the living area. Oh my goodness. The dining area. Yeah, sorry. Um the dining area is quite simple as well. I do have like two seating areas if you guys did watch. There's like one in the kitchen, and this one is more of the formal one. It didn't really make sense to have two dining areas so close next to each other, but you know what? Things just have to work out. Like I said before, I'm terrible at planning out space. So this floor plan it can be questionable. I don't know. I'm not an expert or anything. But yeah, it's been so long since I've done a voiceover, so it's kind of awkward just talking to yourself in the room because I don't know. I'm not used to this, honestly. Even after like almost a good year of talking to yourself, well, maybe like 9 months of talking to yourself doing voiceovers, I'm still not used to this. So bear with me. And yeah, so I really like how this modern build turned out, even though I did have limits because this was a shell challenge. Um, Wait, did I mention who this shell was by? Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at this. Okay, the shell is by toooooo. She's an amazing sim YouTuber. Go check out her channel. I'll link her channel down below. I think that's what I was supposed to say. I don't know if I was missing something, but yeah, go check out Too Tall Tina because this shell is by her, and it was definitely a challenge that almost made me want to quit The Sims because of that spiral staircase. Oh gosh, yeah. So, anyways, this mansion it just reminded me a lot of like I don't know, it gave me like custom content vibes because I feel like custom content is a lot more modern sometimes, especially with the stuff that I built with. And I just miss my CC right now. I just missed it. I haven't touched it in like quite a while because of this stupid window thing. And I don't know how other people build with CC when you can't use the windows, because the windows are like some of my favorite parts to build with in The Sims 4. And I kid you not, I spend like half my time when I'm going custom content shopping. I look at windows for some reason. I don't know if that's just a weird habit, but like I feel like everyone has their little preferences when it comes to custom content shopping, but less on custom content shopping. I have to get back to the build. Anyway, so you guys can see me here kind of work backwards, back and forth actually, with this whole mansion build because I was very disorganized, not gonna lie. There were some challenges while building this, more than once, because just with packs and everything, it just got kind of difficult. And long story short, I ended up having to redo some stuff and then putting things back and all that stuff. I'll just save you the time, and I'll just say it was very difficult. You guys can see me here work on the the entryway, obviously. I really do like the idea of this house being kind of like on a cliffside mountain. I really wanted to build it in the snowy season because A, I haven't done so before, and B, because, winter's here. December is here. Snow has already came. So, something about snow is just making me so excited, for Christmas and all that stuff. And yeah, so I really enjoyed, well, basically building in winter when there's snow on the ground. It was a challenge as well. Honestly, this build is just me making my life harder than it already is because I built in the snow, and landscaping in the snow is not easy. It's really hard to make things look kind of decent because everything's all dead and white. So I just put a bunch of rocks everywhere and called it a day. You guys will have to let me know if that's okay. I have no idea how to landscape with snow. So if any of you guys know how to do so, please let me know. Here you guys can see me work on the sitting entertainment space-ish point 0.5. If you guys worked on this shell, you guys would know what area this is. There's just this section where there's a bunch of platforms and everything. She really did experiment a lot with platforms. There's like a spiral staircase and everything, and with that, it's amazing and everything. It gave me a headache. um just the platforms made it very difficult to furnish the build because it's on different levels first off, and I don't know. I just kind of acknowledged the platform when it came out. I didn't really use it like everyone else and experiment and make like spiral staircases like in this case. I just kind of just was like, okay, cool, and then moved on with my life. I never really touched it, so I'm no expert when it comes to platforms. Anyways, we move on to the second floor because I had to cut out a lot of footage. Here is the gym. I wanted to make this house not only look kind of pretty and modern, but functional as well. I don't really include gyms in my mansion, well, any houses, because I usually don't have space to, but this build was humongous, so I had to get creative with my space. So here's the small gym. It has like a couple treadmills. It has a meditation stool. It's very black and white, but then I also wanted to add some color. So I apologize if it looks kind of odd. Here you guys can see me start with the master bedroom. Like I said before, I did do some changes after I finished recording because I wasn't happy with how it looked. So if you guys do download this and it seems a bit different, that's probably why. Yeah, but I do like how the master bedroom turned out. It's very vintage glamour, I am not gonna lie. There's just so many furniture that's just black and like classy and chic, and I really think it successfully gave that vibe. Anyways, yeah, so this is basically it for the master bedroom. I included a sitting area, fireplace, uh a makeup area thing. I'm not sure what they're called. I do skip out on all the washrooms in this build though. I do apologize. They're there. It's just the footage is not in this video. I try to make my speed build speedy because they're speed builds obviously, and I don't want to bore with you guys with me talking to myself. So yeah. Yeah, so basically this is it for the master bedroom. I do go along and make like 3 other bedrooms. So I did imagine for this family, whoever lived here, there'd be like a nursery, a kid's bedroom, a teenage bedroom, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So for the family, I was imagining I made the nursery a, a twin bedroom basically. So there's like, I made my own cribs basically. I saw this hack by Simlessy, and it's just making a crib with this like Sulani wall detail thing, and it really does look like a crib, and I'm super proud of it. So I did add 2 cribs in this build because I imagine this family had twins. I never seen people really make nurseries for twins in The Sims 4, especially without CC. So I thought this was a cool go. And it was just because this room was so huge. I had to like figure it out a way to make, well, just take up space, and I thought, you know what, just add another child. Why not? That's the solution to everything, right? And then I also imagined this family had a kid. I was thinking a boy, but could be for whoever. And this boy was really into science. Yeah, you guys will see the science related oriented kid later, their bedroom. And then I also made a bedroom for their teen daughter, who is very cutesy aesthetic. I do leave that footage out though. I do apologize. I tried to debate on which footage or room I wanted to take out of this video, and yeah, I just took out hers because of the time, and basically it's just pretty normal, average, generic. You guys can check it out later if you guys want. It will be on our gallery page. Yeah. So you guys can see me just decorate the nursery for twins. I don't know the gender or anything. It's just kind of like two kids and that's it. But yeah, I do like how it turned out as well because of the black and white accents, but it's also kind of kid like baby like maybe. But if you guys do have like the no crib mod, I have it in my game, but if you guys don't have the do have the no crib mod, it makes it really easy to place the baby in this makeshift crib. And yeah, I just find it more realistic than the bassinet. I feel like that's a bit outdated. As I'm recording this, actually, there's going to be a new update, well, specifically the skin tone update by EA in like a couple of days now, and I'm crossing my fingers that they somehow manage to surprise us and we get better babies, and B, they fix the custom content window glitch, because that is just really annoying me right now. And yeah, so I really do hope, as you guys are watching this, or whenever you guys are watching this, they updated the skin tones and all that stuff, but also gave us a little more extra stuff. I don't know. I feel like there's so many things still that needs to be changed, and there are already rumors about The Sims 5 coming alive, or just getting created, and I'm like, whoa, slow down. The Sims 4 still needs a bit of improvement, in my opinion. I'm not sure. Some people like it, and there's a lot of us I know in the Sims community who can be like, yeah, they still need to fix it. There's still some stuff, and yeah. So, you guys will have to let me know your opinion on The Sims 4. Is it ready to move on to The Sims 5? Are we ready to move out? Personally, The Sims 4 personally they own all my money basically, so I do not want to move on just yet. And yeah, so you guys can see me work on the not the teens bedroom, sorry, the kids bedroom. This is the sciencey nerd kid who's really into science. I did try to incorporate the black and white furniture. I wanted to keep the theme as if like their parents decorated the room, but they have like their little touches and everything, because I feel like the parents are very, they pay attention to their image. They want to make sure they don't have a bad reputation or anything. But this kid is very messy, but also very smart. So yeah. I ran out of things to talk about. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's a Friday as I'm recording this, and I'm just super happy the weekend's like here. I feel like, I don't know, this week has been kind of busy for me, and I haven't got the time to do many things. I am also working on a couple other shells. I'm not sure if I will be able to like get them done by the time the due date arrives, but hopefully, yeah. Yeah. So here you guys can see me just decorate like just little bits and bobs. I put a lot of like debug items, like projects and stuff. There's just a bunch of cardboard boxes, robotic things. I put a science table. In my opinion, I think that science table is very outdated. It looks kind of weird. I don't think a kid should be playing with chemicals and stuff. But you know what? It's The Sims. I won't question it. So I put the science table, just for skill building, and I think it fits well just in this case because of the kid's personality. But yeah, I also do add an office. I do forget. There's just so much space in this house, especially on the second floor, that I kind of ran out of ideas on what to put. Like, I had to somehow squeeze in like a small office, but there are plenty of spaces where you can work as well. There's like a downstairs semi-office space. I'm not sure if you guys saw it earlier, but yeah, there's just a little area for working. I did forget to also mention, if you guys forgot to see, downstairs there's like this DIY fireplace that I made. one of those before, but it's with using walls and windows and all that stuff. I find that really cool, not gonna lie. But you guys will see later, well, you guys saw earlier, the fireplace by the fireplace. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool because of how it worked, and I had to use Tool, but it totally works if you download it in the from the gallery. I'm not sure if your Sims can turn it on and off though, because it's a wall and a room basically. So you might have to like move things around and break walls or something. But it's fine, you know. I feel like in a wintry vibe like this, in a snowy one, I think it's important to have fire. And I just thought building this while building this build just reminded me so much of Mount Komorebi. I don't have a pack. I really do want it though. I really want to check it out for myself, and all the features do look very cool, but I just kind of subconsciously based this whole build kind of on Mount Komorebi. I hope I'm saying that right. But yeah, because of the snowy mountain and everything. So I kind of like, I don't know, did this because of Snowy Escape ish, even though I didn't have it, but like I kind of based it on around it, and like because it was also winter, I don't know. But yeah, here you guys can see me work on the hallway area. It's very interesting. The landing space here is quite open. There's some seating, there's some artwork. Yeah, but overall it's pretty modern. I used this like chandelier from Spa Day. I thought this was like the perfect occasion to have it, especially over a spiral staircase. Now I did imagine the spiral staircase would be less fatter, like bigger. I thought it could be smaller, but I guess it can't be or so. But yeah, the chandelier did take a bit to put in because it was just kind of difficult. You guys don't see that on camera, but yeah, it did take me like at least 10 minutes to figure out how to put it on. But I think overall it just works perfectly with this build, even though it kind of looks very modern, but not the type of modern I was going for. I don't know. The style in this build is like everywhere. I do run back and forth from room to room. I do little fixes. I'm not totally organized, so I do apologize. Yeah. Here you guys can see me just go back downstairs because I decorate this platform area more than once. It took me forever to figure out what to put here. And you guys can see me put like windows in these like little triangular corners. Those are basically waterfalls. I thought just adding a water feature in this build would be cool, just to add another element, I guess. Is having a waterfall in your house considered modern and rich? I don't know, but this area is kind of like a second living room, and I kid you not, if you have 2 living rooms, I feel like that's the point where you know you're rich, because having 2 living rooms, having to walk from one living space to another is like, I don't know, it kind of shows that you're rich. You know what, I'm gonna have 2 living rooms one day maybe. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, so this place is mainly the entertainment area. It's just a little like seating sunk in area just for everyone to talk. You know, won't be the place where you watch TV. This is probably the place you know, sit with your relatives and wait for your parents to embarrass you. So this is the embarrass your kid living room area. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this speed build and me rambling on and on to myself. If you guys do like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully we can reach 200 subscribers by the end of 2020. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.